Ri-Biomics Research Center at the Advanced Radiation Technology Institute of the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute. The main purpose of its research at the Ri-Biomics Center is to evaluate the efficacy and safety of new drug candidates and biomaterials in living subjects by using radioanalytical and molecular imaging techniques.
거금 평가라고 하는 것은 신약 개발 과정에 있어서 신약의 방사선 동위원소를 표기해서 생체 내에서 어떻게 흡수되고 분포하여 대사되며 또한 배출되는지를 소독물 영상 장비를 이용해서 신약의 유효성을 평가하는 주요한 시험 기법입니다.
Now, you may wonder how it is utilized for research here at the center. There are two types of facilities here: a radioactive material synthesis facility and an analysis facility for animal experiments that use radioisotope. First, let's have a look at the radioactive material synthesis facility. Here you see a hot cell and radioactive isotopes in it. It's completely shielded and sealed. This is where new drugs and materials are produced. Radioactivity and biochemical samples are synthesized and analyzed in accordance with the quality control regulations and the animal experiments and non-clinical trial standards. Labeled compounds are also developed here. This device is called Biochem. It analyzes the structure of materials by labeling nanoparticles and radioisotopes and conducting image analysis of nanoparticles and biopsy tissues, biopsy tissue analysis, and nanostructure analysis.
방사성 동위원소를 활용하여 다양한 신약 및 신물질 평가를 수행해왔고, 가습기 살균제와 같은 인체 유해 물질에 대한 영양 평가, 여러 가지 전염병 연구에 대한 연구를 수행할 계획에 있습니다.
Now, let's have a look at the analysis facility for animal experiments that uses radioisotope. This is the Animal Care Animal Experiment Facility. Here, experimental animals are observed for the efficacy and behavior assessment of new drugs and materials. Microspect CT PET is a multimodality used to interpret in vivo pharmacokinetic property of radio-labeled compounds by using real-time images of laboratory animals. It observes absorption, distribution, metabolism, and excretion of drugs in experimental animals to evaluate pharmacokinetics of new drugs and materials for their efficacy assessment as well as for the safety of toxic substances like pesticide. It works just like an MRI scanner at general hospitals. By applying the magnetic resonance principle, the device is able to diagnose disease based on anatomic imaging analysis of skeletal structures, soft tissues, and internal organs of small animals for testing. Optical imaging system is a device for fluorescent optical imaging analysis. It analyzes image of fluorescent traces inside animals or cells. You see, the Ri-Biomics Research Center was built for multi-purposes. It carries out radiopharmaceutical synthesis and develops labeled compounds. It also conducts in vivo pharmacodynamic assessment, develops techniques of imaging analysis through non-clinical trials, and proves the safety and efficacy of new drugs and materials. From labeling to analysis, Ri-Biomics Research Center is the only research institute where the assessment of in vivo pharmacokinetics of new drugs can be conducted.
Ri-Biomics 연구센터는 기업, 대학, 연구소 등과 지속적인 협력 관계를 통하여 방사선 동위원소를 이용한 연구 지원에 기여하고 있습니다. 신규 화합물질, 질환동물 모델을 활용한 방사선 동위원소의 활용 범위의 확대, 효능, 안정성 등 정부 정책에 부합하며 국민에게 기여하는 국가 연구 개발을 주도적으로 수행하겠습니다.
Ri-Biomics Research Center will boost the country's competitive edge with high value-added business opportunities for the future. Ri-Biomics Research Center is making its all efforts to export new drug evaluation techniques overseas to support other institutes and small and medium-sized businesses with its research and to foster a professional workforce for future generations.